And I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. It's your favorite homegirl, E. Reed, your favorite host who loves to smile the most. I'm back, y'all. And you know what? I want y'all to sit back, relax, turn it up, and check this out. Hey, everybody. It's your homegirl, E. Reed, your favorite host who loves to smile the most. And this is another Reality Radio presents. This is a Reality Radio presents my 2 cents. So yes, this is a new little segment that I am going to start doing where I just give my 2 cents on certain situations or things I'm thinking about, or like I could be out at the store and I might think about something and be like, oh, okay, I want to give my 2 cents on that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what this is. But this is what I wanted to do this one on. So it's a little bit of a mix. It's kind of like a review and my 2 cents in a way, but it's really more leaning towards of my 2 cents because it's not really a binge and rewind thing. But it's about Love and Hip Hop, like the Love and Hip Hop franchise, and then Mona Scott Young, okay? Because I don't know if anybody else saw it, but I didn't see a lot of, I didn't see any titles on any YouTubers' videos in referencing to it, regarding Mona Scott Young's interview that she did with Wendy Williams. I think it was like last week or something. I know it was for just before Wendy Williams show went on the holiday. But let me tell you something, y'all. Like, Mona thinks she's slick. Oh my God. I was reading every petty look that Wendy was giving Mona because Mona should run for a political office, and let me tell you why. Because she knows how to twist words around to make them sound as if she's answering the question when really she's not answering the question. Okay? She sounds very similar to all the guys who cheat on her franchise. Okay, I don't know if she learned from them or if they learned from her, or if it's just something she is used to being able to manipulate words to make a situation sound good. And we all know what that looks like, because if you've ever done a resume, or if you've ever done a paper, or anything to that along those lines, then you know exactly what it means to take one thing and then, kind of make it look, pretty it up, pimp it out, add a thesaurus word up in there. Instead of saying one thing, you say a thesaurus word and you just use a synonym. Okay. She has a very good way of doing that, which is what she kept doing during the interview with Wendy Williams, because every time Wendy would ask her something, she, depending on what it was about, but anything pertaining to Love and Hip Hop franchise and calling out Mona to be accountable for certain things, she would not give a direct answer at all. And you got to watch out for people who don't do that, because people who don't do that, you can't trust them. You cannot fully trust them 100%. The only thing you can, as far as like having your back, you can only entrust them to go as far as they are willing to go. Which means don't put all your trust in them 100%. Those type of people you can't, because if I'm asking you a yes or no question and instead of you saying yes or no, you want to give me a paragraph answer, then which still doesn't give me the answer of yes or no, then you just talking to me in circles. You didn't say anything. You didn't answer my question. So I found that to be quite interesting. And the reason why I say it's kind of a review is because the last season, now I heard on one YouTuber's video, I think he said that Mona is not over, like, she's not in charge of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood no more, but she's in charge of New York franchise, I guess also Miami and Atlanta. And the fact that some of these things, some of these storylines under her watch have played out that have been already skeptical from the viewers as being fake, but certain things just don't add up, so it definitely looks like this is just all fake. And the fact that you allowed it to play out, you know what I mean? But I don't feel sorry for the people who it played out for in the way that it was edited or portrayed or anything like that, because when she was asked by Wendy, and the fact that she making coin by pimping y'all out, like she basically said, like, the dirt that y'all doing and the scandalous stuff that y'all doing, it's gonna happen anyway, and it just so happened that she gonna have the camera to capture it, and get paid off of y'all for it. And this is what y'all sign up for. That is the future of what it is. It ain't no respect. That's what's so interesting to me, is that your team and your product is only going to be as good as its leader. And therefore, if the leader is faulty, if the leader is not 100% honest, if the leader does omission, which omission is a sign of betrayal, if the leader doesn't fully answer questions and takes accountability and admits to basically calling a spade, like I'm just calling what you doing, what it is that you doing, If the leader is doing that, what do you expect the product to look like? The leader is messy, so everything else that she's going to create is going to be messy. And the only people that are losing are the kids of this product. Some of the kids who are watching the product who don't have the emotional and mental intelligence as of yet, based on their age, to even understand, to grasp the adult level conversations that are happening or whatever. But then again, a lot of these adults act like children because they're not emotionally responsible for themselves. Like, it's always somebody else's fault. They made me do this. They made me act like that. They just made me so mad. Like, they. Like, there's no self-accountability. So if the leader don't do it, which is Mona, we cannot expect the cast to. And that's why, this is going to be like, why I said this is my 2 cents on the whole situation. Because I have been noticing it for a while, but it wasn't until there was an opportunity where there was a platform for Mona to go on. Because I saw her interview on The Breakfast Club, and she was kind of touching a little bit on it. But, The Breakfast Club ain't finna ask like the real deal questions like Wendy gonna do. You know what I mean? They not finna do that. They gonna ask all the messy questions and the petty ones and the nosy ones, and which Wendy does too. But I don't feel like the Breakfast Club actually steps up and asks questions that challenges the integrity and the actual person that they're talking to. I don't feel it challenges their accountability for certain things. You know what I mean? And then I feel like it gets brushed over. And when when they're doing an interview with somebody on The Breakfast Club and they just so happen to ask a question that comes off like a little bit direct and challenging, like what I'm describing, they allow the person to graze over the answer like Mona does so very well, just like a politician. She does it so very well. She's such a professional. She just, oh my goodness. she's such a professional. And so with that being said, yeah, that's all I got for y'all, really. Said all that to just flat out say that you gotta watch people like Mona Scott Young, that, you know, she's a female pimp. She is a female pimp, and she pimping out these non-listers, and I'm saying non-listers because they not A, B, C, or D listers. Like, I'm just saying. I think probably the only one who's like a A-lister really on the show would be Yo-Yo out of everybody on the franchise. Well, no, Cardi B now. Definitely. Because I think, who else? That's like about it, right? Because everybody else is just like local celebrity, right? Ain't that really what it is? And I mean, not even Trina and Trick Daddy are like A-list. They not A-list. You know, they get on a red carpet, but they don't be getting on the red carpets. Okay? Let's just keep that all the way 100. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much what it is. Watch out for people like Mona Scott Young, y'all. Don't get pimped out in the game. I don't care what game you play. Don't get pimped out in it. All right, I love y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Thank you for listening if you did. And I respect and appreciate every single one of y'all comments, even if you drag me and don't agree and talk bad about me or troll me. Like, I appreciate it because that's just how I am. I'm just appreciative. I'm grateful and thankful. So I love y'all. I'm going to talk to you later. Bye.